ET Brand Equity brings to you top stories of this week. Chairman and Chief Executive Officer of Avas Group, Southeast Asia, India and North Asia, Vishnu Mohan, is set to step down from his role. A veteran of 25 years with the organization, Mohan will be succeeded by Alberto Cantelli, currently CEO of Middle East and Eastern Europe Avas Group, who will be additionally responsible for Southeast Asia and North Asia, including Singapore, Japan, Korea, Malaysia, Philippines, Indochina, Indonesia and Vietnam. Mohan will, however, continue to serve as the chairman of the Vivendi Committee Southeast Asia and India, which aims to develop the parent companies in the region. Reporting to Simon Gilham, member of the Vivendi Management Board. TAM Addict's report on mirroring year 2020 for print advertising highlights advertising overview in print, ad innovations and positions of ads, ads with festive themes, sales promotions and trends in unlockdown period compared to lockdown in the calendar year 2020. The report said that the average ad volumes and publications increased by 90% in fourth quarter compared to the average of quarter 1 to quarter 3. The e-commerce education category saw the highest increase in ad space with 2.8 times rise, followed by medicated skin treatment with 2.4 times rise in 2020 compared to 2019. Twitter followers of instant messaging app Signal have nearly doubled in the past 2 weeks amid a growing public backlash against rival WhatsApp. The messaging app's approach of owning up to outages and making the topic of privacy relatable in its tweets has struck a chord with users, especially Gen Z and millennials, according to marketing chiefs and advertising agency executives. Consumer goods giant Hindustan Unilever came out all guns blazing to defend its skin cleansing portfolio in a discussion with etbrandequity.com. Over the last couple of weeks, German consumer goods brand Sebamed has targeted HUL over the pH content in its cleansing bars, claiming that its soaps with a pH of 5.5 were perfect for sensitive skin. HUL's appeal to get relief from the courts to stop Sebamed's ad campaign has been unsuccessful so far. A study by the Indian Institute of Human Brands unveiled that Bollywood actors, cricketers and politicians scored very low on credibility as vaccine endorsers. Mainstream media and social media didn't fare too well either. Doctors emerged as the most credible source of information on the vaccine. 68% respondents said that they would trust doctors to give fair and dependable advice. Citizens voiced clearly that celebrities are guns for hire. In life-impacting situations, their advice therefore is fraught with danger. The feedback also said that friends and family have high credibility and have no reason to lie and mislead. Has the advertising business become scared of publicity? Let's take a look. Advertising of late has become a very publicity-shy business. There are agencies being born, accounts being won, but people don't want to say it till they put out 2 press releases for the price of 1. Sample this. One agency announced its birth only after winning 2 new businesses. Like you need to breathe on planet Earth for 365 days to announce your arrival. But the launch press release didn't say it all. The very next day, the agency sent another press release. 2-day-old ex-agency picks up 2 new accounts. Something like saying, I was born with a silver spoon and molars. Then, agencies that sent account wins one day launches campaign the next morning. They should be nominated not for the Lions but the Guinness Book for the fastest client approvals of all time. That is all for this week. You can find us on our social media handles mentioned on the screen.